that's in space or whatever, and it's supposed to be like I forgot. It's so forgettable. I forgot the name. It's like essentially what's it called? What's that game called? It's like a Guardians of the Galaxy ripoff, Cap, is what it is, yeah?
You mean Concord?
Okay. That's it. Thank you. Thank you. Concord. That thing sucks, right? And so people were basically saying this thing sucks, no one's gonna like it, it's like Guardian games. I mean, no Guardian games, it's like the Guardians of the Galaxy, so no one's gonna like it. It turns out that Marathon's taking that route now as well.
So they saw the response.
No, because they know that people are not really gonna, because they know people are not gonna like an online extraction shooter, yeah? Which is what we've been saying for ages. I don't think Marathon's gonna do well. Yeah?
Yeah, but do they really think, just seriously, do they really think, nothing Revenge of the Netherrealm, no, do they really think a hero shooter is going to do any better? Did they look at the response to Concord and go, yeah, we should make that?
Listen, I don't even know what they're thinking at this point.
I think they have no idea what they're doing.
I'm convinced that all these games, I'm convinced that the popular a game developer is, the more retarded they are. And they make the worst decisions. Like, even if you love business, like, even if you love money,
yeah,
that's still a retarded move.
Yes. I mean, who looked at the response to Concord and went, yeah, that's a good idea? Oh, Revenge of the Netherrealm.
That thing sucked.
Yeah, and so what? Bungie went, oh, we're not going to make an extraction shooter now. We're so out of ideas. Now we're going to make a hero shooter just like Concord? Let's make sure to include their pronouns and make sure half of the characters are LGBTQ because the only characters that matter have to be LGBTQ.
How much do you want to bet Marathon's going to have pronouns? How much do you want to bet?
Oh, it's definitely going to have pronouns. I mean, it shows in the direction Destiny 2 is going in. Unless things start to wake up, which maybe in the next couple of years, people are going to finally wake up.
But, like, at least Destiny didn't have pronouns, though.
No, but yes, they do. Actually, my understanding is every time they make a stream or something, all of the people have to tell you their pronouns. I haven't seen any of their videos, but I'm told every single time they bring up the pronouns. I don't know. But, no, but Revenge of the Netherrealm, let me just tell you. I just got blocked by Warframe's official Twitter account because I called out their hypocrisy. And I'm pretty sure my tweet was...
He got blocked because she told them that Lone Hawk is wearing a dress. So...
Wait, you
told them to block her.
I followed you on Twitter. Can you check and see how many... The last thing I did with them. I'm curious to know how many likes did their thingy get before I got blocked. But I can't...
You want me to check?
Yeah. So.
Okay, what are they called?
At Play Warframe. Just look at my... I think I followed you. Look at what I...
Okay, how do I check?
Just find my profile. Look me up.
Oh, okay, there you are.
And then the one I responded to.
Oh, this is my account. Oh, okay, so this is your...
Yeah, this is my official one. The other one I was going to use
it... Okay, so you followed me. Oh, you're adorable. You followed me twice. I've got 2 cat followers now. Oh, check me out. Oh, no, I'm just playing.
You know, yeah, I'm curious to know. Not the one I reposted, but well, it is the one I reposted, but I also responded to it. So I both reposted and responded to it. To their comment from
Okay, which one am I looking at, though? Is it the same one?
The one that has this...
Right. Okay, when did they post it, though? Yesterday.
Today.
Today.
I responded to one of their... I can't tell what it says now. But I responded.
I can't see it, Kat. The only thing I can see is... Okay. 1 hour ago? 3 hours ago?
Recent. Go under my profile. And go under replies.
No. I'm on their one now.
No, don't go on theirs. Go on mine.
Okay, yeah.
and see what I replied. So they're saying Pride Month community streams are still going strong, and there should be a reply from me.
I did not think that they would block me. Is that the one you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about here.
I'm not used to Twitter now or X, and like how it works is really retarded how it works. I don't really like how it works now. It's really weird. And then you get ads posted on certain posts. A worthy sacrifice. We appreciate you speaking out for us. And that was from Videl Super Ninja.
You know what?
Is it just me, but like
Check Discord.
every time I see the word X, it's really dirty.
Yeah.
Just seems like a dirty letter,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
I think this block really.
Is it just me though, Kat? Or is that you as well? Okay, so that's the post, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, your post is still there.
Yeah, no, they just blocked me.
You've got 60 likes.
And theirs?
Wait, what do you mean?
What did theirs have? How many likes did theirs have? I'm just curious to know.
Their likes have got 244 likes.
Okay, so they actually got past me then. But they probably didn't like the fact that I had over 60 add 60 likes in response to them. So.
Well, you've got seven responses.
Yeah.
Someone said Pride is not an international.
Yeah, I know, and I told them little shit that yeah, it is Pride is not international. It's
Yeah, and then someone said, this guy called Chipwich said, don't you have anything better to do than to complain? Are you coming at other game developers or just DE? Then you said DE is. I mean, you go at like all of them, so you should have just said to the guy, listen, I attack everyone with this nonsense.
The reason I went after DE and not, for example, first of all, most of the other ones close comments. The other reason is because I actually give money to DE. I give a lot of money to DE for Warframe. I gave them a lot of money. I also got a lot of people into playing it.
Kick rocks bigger, and then you put down, yeah, coming for you, Fury Press.
Yeah.
Was that supposed to say furry?
Yeah.
Isn't furry with 2 R's?
Yeah, I misspelled it.
Okay. No, I'm just checking because this furry thing is a new thing to me.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it existed,
Like,
so I don't know how it's spelled.
A lot of people actually came to play Warframe because of me. Okay? I know people who gave money to Warframe because of me. Alright? I put a lot of attention on Warframe because of me. Alright? On top of that, so this one in particular stings. Most of the time I don't care if people block because I don't care. This one stings because I have sent them ideas of Corpus characters I created. Okay? I put a lot of effort into creating characters that are Corpus. I am clearly one of their biggest Corpus fans. Alright? I put a lot of money into the game. And then
you don't think maybe it's time to let them go now that they're supporting something you don't agree with? Or are you still gonna continue to support them with money?
The thing is, the problem is, I still enjoy the game, and I still think that when I put money in the game, I get a good deal out of the game. The only problem, but the other thing is,
but Kat, when you put money into that game, you're basically supporting the game to do more of that stuff.
Well, I have not collected the Pride stuff.
So, don't you think it's a bit pointless you getting upset over it then if you're still going to play the game?
I'm upset because
I'm just saying.
No.
I'm not trying to be an arsehole. I really am not. I'm just trying to make sense of this. You know, I'm just trying to say, if it's really bothering you, and then you think you should just give that game a miss from now on, or because they're not going to change it until everyone is sick of it. And as you can tell by Twitter, it's a hellscape. People are not sick of it. Someone sent you a response with a meme that just says blah blah blah. Just go basically shut up, basically. Which is dumb because you can't see it now that you're blocked by them, isn't it? Hello?
I'm sorry, I'm just writing something.
Okay. I thought you were ignoring me. You want if you want my advice, I'd say just like ignore ignore that stuff. I wouldn't get wound up by it if I was you. You know what? You know what? These seasonal weapons are really good, man. Like nearly all of them are really good. I haven't tried the rocket launcher yet, but I want to.
No, it just the first time. No, like I said, the whole thing is so hypocritical. It's so tiring, and just so. It's like, I mean, like for example, if you point out there was like, well, because you're not in danger. You're not in danger in America, so shut up. So all of their arguments are always things like, well, you're not, you don't need to, we still need to fight for our rights. What rights? On the contrary, I have a colleague of mine who can't get a hearing aid, but he can get his wee-wee cut off. You get better health and better. They're like, we need our health care. You get better health care than the normal person. The average person can't get a hearing aid, but you can get your care, your affirming care. How's that fair?
It's not only that, but you only really get one wee-wee your whole life. They're trying to take it off you.
No, but it like if anybody if they
deserve that as well.
I don't like hypocrisy. I don't like hypocrisy. I don't like the fact that you can attack me for being a Muslim and there's no problem with that. It's perfectly fine. You can, it's perfectly okay to go out, to Muslims aren't diverse enough for you. Muslims aren't that. Muslims are this, right? Any other group. The only reason I'm using Muslims is because I happen to be Muslim. But fill in the blank for any other group. They don't matter. This is how you make people hate. It's when you make people resent. When you treat another group better than one, you make people hate you. This is how you do it. I don't want to be given special treatment because I know that every other group is going to hate. They're going to get fed up.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody is getting it. I mean,
So, what you're saying is that if they do make a Destiny 3, it's going to have pronouns. Yeah?
it probably. One sec. Okay. You want to know? First off, I'm going to say this. Okay. I'm going to say this. First off, do I think Destiny 3 is going to have pronouns? I think if things.
I'm not like
I'm
disagreeing
thinking.
with your opinion.
No, I'm trying to think because I don't know what direction we are going in. On the one hand, I see Pride is losing popularity. I see that the majority of the people are getting fed up. And one of the key things is people are no longer scared to speak up. For the last year, last year when DE posted about their Pride stuff, same response. People were angry. People were telling them to focus on the game, to give us cross-save, which at the time hadn't come out. People were saying that it were ugly. There were people who said, yay, Pride, and supporting it, but a lot more people were saying, we don't care. And this year, how many companies have actually come out with their Pride stuff? We have Halo, we have one or two.
Halo,
Yeah, Halo closed.
Halo.
The majority of the stuff, like Xbox didn't. A lot more people are going, yeah, we're not playing at this game anymore. DE stands out because they're one of the only ones where Halo and DE, and I can't think of, and Call of Duty, Activision, are the ones that stood out as being unusual because Destiny. Do we have any Pride stuff in Destiny? I know they had a pin.
We don't have any Pride stuff recently, no.
No. Why?
No.
We don't.
Because, but Kat, the thing is, I think I know that Bungie, why didn't, I think I know why Bungie didn't do it.
Why?
I think that Bungie know that people have had enough of this Pride shit on top. And Bungie was already being basically on very thin ice as it is before Final Suit came out. So the very least they could do is have the person talking about the stuff to be from one of those people. So that's the only thing that they done, was they made the person talking about it a LGBT person with their pronouns at the bottom.
Yeah.
But that was the only thing that they brought out, but
but
they didn't have any cosmetics that were LGB, whatever, or I know they've got an emblem in the game. I know that's what they have.
But I haven't. Is it recent or
emblem.
You want to know where I think that emblem comes from? You want to know? I think because they sold a pin on their website. And whenever you buy something from Bungie, you get an emblem. So my guess is they do. I don't know if they still have it, but they had a Pride pin with the fist.
Yeah.
But it was rainbow colors.
Yeah.
So you probably got the emblem from buying that pin, but I don't think you could earn it in game. So I think.
Hell no.
So I'm guessing.
Kat, 100% of the stuff that you see in Eververse, I think 90% of it is something you can't earn.
Yes.
You can't earn them.
No, but on top of that, what I was saying is, if you buy a physical item, like for example, when I bought the comic book collection, there was a code for an emblem. So whenever you buy something from them, there's a special emblem for whatever you buy. My guess is if you see any Pride emblem in game, it's because they bought the pin, the Pride pin from the store, and it included a code for a Pride emblem. I bet you cannot buy it or earn it in game.
No, hell no.
Yes.
So So what was the?
I'm
what was the emblem that you got with the collector's edition?
I don't remember. I'm on their website. I'm in the store right now. If you look in the stream, I'm in the store right now. If they were doing anything, it would be right in front. It would be the first thing. They're like, it's June. They would highlight it. No, they are not highlighting anything Pride related. There's no emote that has a rainbow. No, there's nothing. So you can't earn anything in game.
No.
You can't buy anything in game. And I think it's because Bungie wasn't stupid and they realized this is very, very unpopular. Especially
very unpopular. Very unpopular,
Yes. And I think the only reason that DE hasn't gotten a lot of blowback is the majority of Warframe players are not on Twitter. And they don't care. Because the majority of Warframe players, the thing is, Warframe is even more nerdy and brainy than Destiny. You have hundreds of mods and combinations, and I bet you the majority of the people are too busy playing the game. And you want to know how I know the majority of Warframe players are not on Twitter? It's because they would be sharing builds with mods and stuff. The best place to go for Warframe is on YouTube, where people are going over their builds. Some of the best people, like I said. So I think the only reason is most people don't care. Most people just
Yeah, I'm sure that these Warframe nerds have got Instagram and Facebook though.
Yes, and they probably even have Twitter, but they probably don't really. I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of them. But I don't know. But I mean, on top of that, it's not like. I think it would be very different if it were a Pride like Saidana, like something in game. So you're running around and you see somebody wearing a Pride flag. These things are your emblem. These are things that really aren't in universe. But honestly, their interactions on Twitter are not in the thousands. Like, if every time first of all, they just are advertising their stuff.
Yeah.
But, and I'm surprised they have not realized that people, like, the majority of video game companies are like, yeah, this is a bad idea. We need to stop.
I mean, it is a bad idea, though. If I'm being
It
honest.
is. And
It's got nothing to do with the game.
no, it
That's
doesn't.
why.
And no, but the thing is, the crazy thing is, I wouldn't have even minded the Pride stuff in the game. I have no problem with that. My issue is the fact that the only time DE shouts out streamers is during their Pride
It's
thing.
when they're doing that.
So
Yeah,
so
during
it's
the
like,
Pride
oh,
thing,
it's literally a woman who decided that her
There's
pronouns are she, they, and so it's like, oh my God, LGBTQ representation. Yeah, that's my problem. It's like the only time you show any attention or caring to shout out streamers of your game, like I've gotten, is for Pride. That's my biggest issue. So you're like, hey everybody, so you notice the one I responded to was our Pride streams are still going on. You have Father's Day this weekend. You want to know it's an international holiday? Eid al-Adha is going on. You couldn't be...
They might put something for Father's Day.
They
though,
didn't
isn't it?
last
I mean,
year. They didn't last year.
Yeah, but they might do it this year. We never know.
It's Saturday. Tomorrow's Father's Day. I mean,
Wait, the Father's Day is on the same day as Eid.
yes, it's tomorrow.
Wow, that's crazy.
But that's my issue. It's the look at us, we're
Vanis, we
highlighting
figured out what
streamers.
Eris is doing in the Cosmos
I don't really believe in that, though,
It's the
Kat.
house of
Do you
Dennis.
believe in, like, the
Well, what's
Father's Day
left of
stuff?
She called for reinforcements.
Not really, but because every day should be Father's Day.
I don't.
No, but
yeah,
that.
yeah, exactly.
But
I
it's-
don't believe you can put the love of your
Track them to an old factory.
parents down for one day.
No,
Like, no, I'm
but
sorry.
again,
It should be every day. It's like Valentine's Day, you know. It's like, oh, you should only really treat your spouse nice on one day. Bullshit. You treat them nice every day.
no, but the reason I'm saying it is because if you're going to celebrate holidays, why aren't you doing anything, especially when you take into account that the vast majority of the player base of Warframe, okay, is male.
Yeah, this is not. Yeah.
So while personally, as I've said, I have said that the best idea is to not include any of it and to actually include fictional stuff based on the game. If you are,
Wait, Kat.
yeah,
Sorry to cut you off. Wait, hold on. So you're telling me that the majority of the people who play Warframe are male?
yes. Is this-
Really? I
Yes.
would have thought there would.
No.
I would have thought there would have been more females playing that.
Nope. Because the majority of
Why?
because it's a shooter.
Yeah, but it's a third-person shooter.
It's still a shooter. Third person and first person.
And
Over
with
90%
Warframe-
of the player base of first person and third person shooters are men.
Yeah.
On top of that, Capcom just did a survey, okay? And the results were 82% of the people who play Capcom games and who answered the survey are men, because women play, other than like me, I don't play mobile games. Unless it's like a real video game, because these days you can get a lot of retro stuff on a mobile phone. So like
Yeah,
Diablo.
you're like the only girl that I know who doesn't play mobile games.
Yeah. So the majority of the of games women play are stuff like cozy games, life sim games, mobile games. They don't play Warframe. They don't play Destiny.
Okay, well, let me ask you a question, yeah? So let's say that you don't have, let's say you didn't have like a console or a PC. Would you be a mobile gamer?
No. I would have a console. I would
So
say
you'd rather quit games.
No, I would
than be a
rather.
mobile gamer.
No, I would rather save money and buy a console.
Okay, no. Okay, let's speak in like a hypothetical kind of scenario. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Let's say that you get married, right?
okay.
Okay. You know, which could happen.
Okay.
You know, there's people that get married all the time.
Okay.
But the guy that you marry is one of those traditional guys who doesn't like girls playing games. And
Then I would never have married him in the first place.
Okay, but let's just say that you. No, but we're speaking like hypothetically, though, isn't it? Right?
But
You know,
that
so people-
hypothetical, I'm telling you, the moment that one of the
So
things
you
is.
sacrifice. Hold on. Okay, so you sacrifice like you having a family and a loving spouse for video games.
Because
that
video
what you're
games
saying?
are, I'm saying video games are a very important part of who I am. There's no way I'm going to give them up. I would rather find someone who will play video games with me. It's one of the requirements for me. A good Muslim, then I would rather be, but
Yeah.
I would rather be single. On the other hand, if I cannot get a console, the thing is, it depends on what you consider mobile games are. Because think about it, these
No,
days.
I'm talking about games you can play on a mobile. There's no cat.
No,
I'm
but-
not talking about Candy Crush.
Yeah.
Or
No.
none of
Then
that.
yeah. I mean,
That's
I've played.
nonsense.
What's it called? That
I'm
game.
You can actually get like emulators.
Yeah.
on your phone
No.
as
Then
well
yeah.
now.
On top of that, what's
I'm
that
thinking
game?
about
No, there's a couple games I've played. That are actually pretty. I've played Diablo Immortal a little, but honestly, since I have a Steam Deck and a Switch,
Oh no!
I
Really?
only-
Can't you play Diablo Immortal?
a
Oh,
little,
God.
but I didn't put any money into it because I didn't plan on it, and only a little bit
Oh,
out of
okay, good.
curiosity.
Okay.
And that was before I got my Steam Deck. Another game I've played, I can't find it right now, is not RuneScape. There's another game that has
Oh,
Like-
I like RuneScape.
There-
Well, I used to like it.
but I've played a couple games that are real games on mobile. But honestly, once I got my Steam Deck and my Switch, I'm like, you know what? I have a real handheld device that can play real games.
Cat, you're getting fired at Cat. You might want to get out of the way.
Wait, what?
Oh, no, I
um,
see you getting fired at.
yeah, let me just check. Here we go. One sec. Here.
I mean, do you? So, like, how often do you play your Switch? Like, I can't really think of any good games on the Switch that I haven't already played. You know?
Oh, one sec.
That the last thing that I played on the Switch, and obviously don't judge me, but this is kind of why I got rid of it. I got
Here
rid
it
of
is.
it because
Warframe's analysis, the largest. Okay, so this is from 20 May. Audience composition can reveal sites. Warframe.com's audience is 75.7% male and 24.3% female. Now, I bet you. They're
that's
saying
still
it's.
pretty high though.
But I bet you that's based on their website and not on the game itself. I would bet there's probably even more men.
So you're saying that there's like hardly that many female gamers who play Warframe?
Yes. Because Warframe is a shooter.
Even in this day and age, Kat, you're really gonna stand by that?
Yes.
'Cause
Recent
I think
statistic.
it's a little bit more now.
No,
I think there's more girls playing now.
And
There's not
most
as many as men.
recent
Well, I think
statistics
it's-
show that over 90% of people who play shooters are men.
Oh, look. I'm not saying that there's more women gamers than men. I'm not saying that. Okay? Especially shooters. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, given our modern age and everything like that, I'm trying to say that there's got to be more Warframe players than 24%.
No, but that's from May of 2024. That stat is from May of 20. Yes, and they based on their website, so that's based on who goes to their website. I would bet you, if the actual game, probably because men are less likely to go to the website,
Barracks. Aramis was finding
that there's
unemployed
probably
with
more
spider
men
crystals.
in game than
He dealt with
outside
the
of it.
lighter shop.
So, statistically, it shows that over 90% of the player base of shooters are men.
Well, yeah, of course men are gonna play more shooters now.
Yes. So no, even
only makes
Warframe with all of its fashion frame side, you'd think a lot of women would be into the fashion frame side of it, right? No, the majority of Warframe players are still female. I'm not female, male.
So what female players with? So what do females play?
All right, I found it. There's a website with it.
Wait, well, what about the Final Fantasy game, chat? I know there's more females playing that. There has to be.
Well, okay, so
Like, I know that more females play that game. You can't tell me otherwise. There definitely has to be more females playing that game.
So, okay. First off, do you want to know the best is the best statistic to look at, all right? That will tell you is recently Capcom had a the Capcom Super Elections. You want to know what it said? So Capcom male-female ratio, all right? They had 254,000 people respond to this. All right, this is Capcom games. This isn't even primarily shooter games. Capcom games in general. Of the 254,000 who answered this poll, 82% were men, 14% were female, and 4% were other. So a lot of people are pointing out.
And other is what? Non-gender specific.
Yeah, which tells you that the number of people who play video games, who go into the whole gender nonsense, is a fraction of the actual player base. So stop pandering to them.
Yeah, but they're not that popular though, Kat. Is basically what they're saying. And like I've already told you that like the LGBT are the new hotness right now.
Yes, but it's not the majority of the player base. Yes.
I know, but they don't care about the majority. They
That's
don't like
the problem,
majority.
which is a problem for them because they need to. Because if anybody's going to play their game, if they want people, they need to answer to the majority. Which is why one of my problems with, for example, with Destiny 2 is stop pandering to women.
Okay, but they don't care about that, Kat, because they've really brainwashed most of the dudes to believing this nonsense.
Oh no, I know. But on top of that, the thing is, okay.
Dudes, listen, Kat. Dudes want to please women as much as they can, right? So what they do is they brainwash the women first. So that's why the women get along with this nonsense, and the men just kind of go along because they want to procreate. You know, they're just, oh yeah, the woman's happy, so that means like I'll be happy. Like even if I have to learn a bunch of bullshit like pronouns and stuff, just as long as she's happy, I can get along with it. And so they know that kind of stuff. And then so with certain websites and social media, they continue to brainwash everyone else into believing it to a point where they're like, if you go against it, it's going to be a problem. So that's why people are just like, screw it. I'm just going to go along with it. Which is, I was telling you this before. There's a lot of cucks now. There's the generation of cucks now, where they don't even have any guts for themselves to actually think about things and go, hold on, I don't want to like agree to this nonsense. I think this is bullshit. No, they're still going to get along with it. You know who's Kat? Listen, I
give
know
me
it's
1 second.
Right?
Okay,
go on.
Let me just see. So I'm just saying, because one person like, have you ever been insulted? I'm like, dude. I'm. What?
Inspect my warlock. Betty cat, I'll be back, okay?
Okay, give me a sec.
I'll be back.
Look to the skies. See the light. We are safe again.
So anyway, sorry about that. So anyway, my apologies about that. So he was saying, do I think Destiny 3 would have pronouns in it? I every time I think we're reaching the point where people are getting fed up and that this is finally going away, we find out something else. Every time I think, okay, finally things are getting better, it gets reversed. Like with the pride stuff, okay? If you really look at it, like one guy's like telling me, oh, dude, you're in the minority. No, but everybody loves pride, right? No, on the contrary, more and more people are saying, we've had enough. We've definitely, more people are speaking up and saying, and that scares them. On the other hand, then you hear about something like Activision, right? And Activision being like, yeah, we're investing even more than ever into the DEI. And it's like, oh, great. So just when you thought. So I don't know. I'm really, really hoping we are breaching the breaking point where people are like, we've had enough. I'm really, really hoping video game companies are going, yeah, this is a dumb idea. We are really,
Please, Guardian. It's busy.
really tired of this. And they finally wake up and realize that this is a really bad idea. I'm really, really hoping that when Destiny 3 comes out, they get rid of all their Tumblr writers who are women who write garbage, right? I'm really hoping they get rid of all their diversity hires, right? And they're like, you know what? This is just enough is enough. People are tired, right? I really keep hoping that they'll realize that, you know, people are just tired, right? And then you hear about. But the truth is, on the other end, then you notice that most of the video game companies are not rainbowing everything. And it's like DE stands out to me. Halo stands out as unusual. But Activision, right? But who else? Right? Bungie didn't.
The infinite forest is not as infinite as they say. It has its limits.
And I genuinely think that they're missing out on an so.
Welcome to the trials of
Oh,
City
shut up, you
14.
freak. Why do you have candles? This one just gets to me. Why are there candles?
Trials of Osiris, have you not?
I said this one really bothers me though because I really like Warframe. I really like the Corpus. I wanted to tribute.
This is not Shax's crucible, my friend. Solid
But-
instruments are nowhere to be held in my reach.
they're so.
Here,
It's.
fight together.
I just keep saying the same thing. It's so frustrating that the only group they care about. It's like you don't care about anybody else. I mean, the only time you noticed my existence is when I pissed you off about your hypocrisy. The only time that they finally acknowledged my existence. After all of this stuff that I wrote about the Corpus and Warframe and the Corpus and different character ideas I created, all of that, after all that, the only time they finally noticed me, right, was when I hurt their fifis over their stupid pride.
She speaks very highly.
That's the only time they noticed me. You know, one of the few people who was defending them, who when they were getting better player base than Destiny 2 was posting about it, right? It was like, hey, look, Warframe has a higher player base than Destiny 2. Check out Warframe. Nothing from them. When I told them, can you invite Calvin Joyal, the voice of Viso, to TennoCon? Nothing. They completely ignore me. But now they notice me. And their little... And I agree. Anyway, my apologies. I'm kind of... I said, I'm this little pride sheep.
The 9 show you these.
Yeah, and that's why it bothers me. Because it shows you that the only player base they care about is the LGBTQ. And that's why it pisses me off. That's why I'm so freaking pissed off about the whole thing. Okay? Yes, that's why I'm pissed. Because I actually, enjoy the game. I enjoy playing the game. Like I said, people have started playing Warframe because of me. I've put a lot of money into the game. You saw how much platinum I have. I put a lot of money into the game. But I don't matter. Why? Because I don't have the right pronouns and I don't sleep with the right people. And that's the thing. That's the problem. That's why it angers me so much. Because it shows you that you don't care about the people who genuinely care about the game. You don't celebrate the people who play the game and actually enjoy playing the game. I dare you to find a bigger fan of the Corpus anywhere. I dare you. You won't find a bigger fan of the Corpus. You won't find someone who actually cares about the game as much as, especially the Corpus in the game as much as I do. But you know what? Because I don't sleep with the right people, because I don't put they, so I'm not a she-they, okay? I'm not good enough for them. No, it shows me that it doesn't matter how many hours you play of the game, how much you play into the game, how much you promote the game, how much you care. That doesn't matter if you don't sleep with the right people. And that's why. That's the whole reason this whole thing is like, oh yeah, we see who's your little prodigal son. The people you care about, the people that matter to you, right? But I bet you, that's why. The people they care about. At least, no matter how woke and stupid the Destiny 2 story has gotten, you know what? At least they still don't favor one audience over the other. Okay? That's the difference. So that's the thing. That's it. When it comes down to it, that's it. It's what player base matters to them.